What's up everyone, this is Tony with Journey Crypto. Welcome back to another video. In this one, we're going to be talking about one of my favorite topics, and that's Metaverse. So I highly recommend watching through this video, especially if you want to be self-employed through the Metaverse. We are going to be talking a little bit about that, all the potential and opportunity that is going to be coming with that. But specifically, we're going to be going over top 5 Metaverse platforms in the crypto NFT space. So when you think about Metaverse, a lot of people do think about the movie Ready Player One. And if you haven't seen that movie, I would highly recommend checking that out. It's a great example of what the Metaverse should be. So no platform out there has even, that claims to be a Metaverse is even really live at this point. There are a couple, but none have hit the true potential of what a Metaverse platform should be. So right now it's just speculation, kind of trying to find which ones do have that potential and which ones are most likely to become that main Metaverse platform. So by definition, a Metaverse platform is a virtual reality space in which users can interact with a computer-generated environment and other users. And we can see here the term Metaverse has really picked up popularity over the last 5 years or so. So with that movie Ready Player One, with Facebook rebranding to Meta and really putting their primary focus into creating a Metaverse platform, and now all these crypto NFT projects really putting a lot of focus on that as well. The Metaverse is really something that a lot of people are looking forward to, including myself, and there is going to be tons of opportunity. So you can start preparing now and be ahead of the herd with that if you do want to be self-employed in the Metaverse, or you want to create your own company or something, or product and service. It is good to start researching this now and prepare for it as much as you can ahead of time. So to elaborate a little further on this, there's a great article on Wired. I will link this in the video description if you want to go through the whole thing. So Mark Zuckerberg stating here, the Metaverse is the future of the internet, or is it a video game, or maybe it's a deeply uncomfortable, worse version of Zoom? So that's the thing here. A lot of people do think of a video game when they hear Metaverse, and technically that will be a big part of the Metaverse, but it shouldn't just be one video game. It should harbor thousands of different video games. Basically, being able to go into the Metaverse, and while you're in the Metaverse, being able to jump between different games, or even have them all combined within that one space, different avatars from different games hanging out in one area together. Like that Ready Player One scenario at the end where they're all battling and there's characters from all kinds of different games and movies and stuff. So it's been a year and a half since Facebook announced it was rebranding to Meta and would focus its future on the upcoming Metaverse. So Meta is building a VR social platform, Roblox is facilitating user-generated video games, and some companies are offering up little more than broken game worlds that happen to have NFTs attached. So that's funny they mentioned that, because with Metaverse so hyped during the last bull market, there were quite a few companies that were launching NFT land that would be for the upcoming Metaverse, but none of these are even really usable at this point. I do think a couple of these will be successful though, a couple that we will be mentioning here, but there were quite a few that were just basically riding the hype. They launched land that's pretty much faded out and not going to be used for anything. So you do have to be careful about that as well. Just because a project offers land for something that's supposed to be a Metaverse doesn't guarantee that it's ever going to pick up traction. It doesn't mean that Metaverse platform will be successful. There are so many things that could go wrong, and even if they do everything right, they still have to pick up mass adoption as well, which is extremely difficult. So what a Metaverse platform is can vary. It doesn't have to be virtual reality. It doesn't have to be augmented reality. So broadly speaking, the technologies companies refer to when they talk about the Metaverse can include virtual reality, characterized by persistent virtual worlds that continue to exist even when you're not playing, as well as augmented reality that combines aspects of both the digital and physical worlds. However, it doesn't require that those spaces be exclusively accessed via VR or AR. Virtual worlds such as aspects of Fortnite that can be accessed through PCs, game consoles, and even phones have started referring to themselves as the Metaverse. So Metaverse doesn't have to be virtual reality, and there's quite a few platforms already that could consider themselves a Metaverse in the broader sense, like Fortnite stated in this article. That is a great example. It seems like Fortnite has new IPs added to the game every single month. Dragon Ball Z, they recently did Family Guy. It seems like they add new celebrities every few weeks. Basically the platform with the most IP partnerships like that. So high potential there, especially with what they're now developing, allowing players to create their own games and maps and earn money off of that. It does seem like they are pushing into the metaverse, and having all those existing partnerships and stuff does make them a good candidate for that. So when people do think metaverse, I do think most people think a virtual reality world like Ready Player One. That is technically what Facebook or Meta is trying to build into as well, but I do think that is further away. But technically, I do think you should be able to connect from pretty much any device. You may need virtual reality to do certain things within the metaverse platform, but technically, it doesn't have to be virtual reality or augmented reality. All right, so now we're going to jump into the top 5 metaverse platforms within the crypto and NFT space. I'm going to give you guys my opinions on each one, which ones I think have the highest potential, and what my personal plans are with each platform. Keep in mind, this is in no particular order as well. So starting off with the Sandbox, this is probably the most known metaverse platform in the crypto space. It was pretty successful, the cryptocurrency and the NFTs during the last bull market. They have a cryptocurrency called Sand. This launched at a few cents, and it peaked out around $8, $7.50 here at the peak of the bull market. So entering the bear market, the Sand token completely crashed with everything else. No surprise there. Bottomed out around 25 cents, now back to around 60 cents, starting to pick up traction again. And the thing is, I do think the Sandbox will be live and actively usable at any point in time, sometime during this next bull market. And I do think they have been waiting for that. So that's the thing, actually launching during a bear market and doing all your marketing and stuff during that time is basically suicide, because there's just not as many active people in the space, especially since it's crypto NFTs. They really have to launch at the right time. So I am expecting that they will be launching at some point throughout 2024. If not, then 2025 at the latest. But I do think this is one of the platforms that will be very successful during this next bull market. They have done some experiences where users can log in. They've done a lot of partnerships and stuff already for their land. You can see the map of their land here. I will put a link to this in the video description, but what's cool about this is you can actually put your logo, and companies promote themselves by buying the land, so at least they're getting something out of it. Whereas Otherside, they should do something like this, but they don't have this currently, which I think is a big fail currently, but hopefully they do something like this at some point soon. So you can look through here, and this does give you a good idea of who owns what land. And there's different size land as well, which does help you stand out. And once you start building in it, you could have bigger build out as well, which could have different benefits. So I would recommend just looking through this. You will actually notice some different celebrities, popular companies, crypto projects and stuff, even just big whales in the crypto space. So you can see Snoop Dogg right here. And something they actually did with this was they did a land auction, and they sold some of the land that's around Snoop Dogg's land. So that's one thing that does increase value of the land, is where the land is located. If you're around a company or a celebrity or something that's more desirable, the land will be worth more. So the land did crazy returns last bull market. Of course, in the bear market, that dropped off too, but just being around a company or a celebrity that's highly desirable, especially after the platform is live, I think those are going to be the pieces of land that are going to go up the most in value. So I currently don't own any Sandbox land, although it may be something I look into before the next bull market really starts picking up. We are partnered with Seedify though to build with them on their land, so Journey Club will have somewhat of a presence, but right now I am bullish on the Sand token overall. They do have other NFTs as well, things like items and stuff that you could use within the platform. So currently Sand at 60 cents, with previous all-time highs of 750. Once the platform actually goes live and crypto gaming is really picking up in the next bull market, I do think this is going to go up a lot. So if you guys want to learn more about the Sandbox, I will link this article in the video description on our website, blocknews.com, going in more detail and overview on the token, the NFTs, and what the platform is. I could do an entire separate video on any of these metaverse platforms as well, so let me know in the comments below if there's any of these platforms you want a full video on. So next project is Decentraland. Decentraland is crafting a billion-dollar digital universe, and here is how. Decentraland is a 3D virtual world where users can play games, buy, sell digital real estate and items, and interact with each other. So originally launched in 2017, Decentraland has grown in popularity and market value as interest in Metaverse and NFTs has increased. So this is one of the first Metaverse platforms to the crypto space, and they do have their own token as well. You can see here the price of the token pretty much flat the entire existence up until the last bull market. Of course, this picked up with the hype on the Metaverse overall. Did have one peak here where it hit $1.40. Crashed, corrected to around 40 cents. It peaked out though around just under $5. Currently at 53 cents. This is picking up traction again as well. So this is the oldest Metaverse coin in the crypto space, and it was actually live 2 bull markets ago. It actually did go from around 1 cent in 2017, peaking out around 23 cents, so over a 20x. But you can see back here, it looks like a small bump, but that was a small bump that was 20x, so that's pretty crazy. But of course, peaking out almost at $5 during the last bull market, with Metaverse hyped up a lot more. And as Facebook Meta platform actually starts picking up traction, and all these other Metaverse platforms pick up traction in the next bull market, of course, there's going to be a lot of hype on Metaverse again, and all the Metaverse coins will go up. But personally, I don't hold any mana, and I don't hold any of their NFTs. I do think there's higher potential in the other Metaverse platforms. So next Metaverse platform is the Otherside, which is the one I'm most bullish on. I own a lot of the land. I own a lot of ApeCoin, which is the cryptocurrency for this platform. So this is created by Yuga Labs, which is the founder of Bored Ape Yacht Club. They also bought out CryptoPunks, which is the biggest NFT project in the space. So they pretty much own the entire peak of the space between CryptoPunks and Bored Apes. And now Otherside as well, which they do have land for, and they have the most funding for any Metaverse platform out there. They have some of the biggest partnerships, celebrities backing it and everything. So definitely the highest potential in my opinion. But they have hit some bumps in the road as well, especially throughout 2023. But I do think the platform will be going live in 24. Their first game is live, which is Legends of the Mara. And that's more so just gamified staking, but personally, I really like that game. So I do think there's huge opportunity with Otherside land right now because expectations were lowered based on the results of the Forge game and the heavy metal NFTs that came out before that. So everything Yuga Labs launched was pretty much a massive W and was hugely successful before the Forge. That game launching in a bear market and just not being what people expected, I think lowered expectations for the Otherside as a platform and really hurt the floor price of the Otherside land. But as the platform comes out, which should be in 2024, and people see it is going to be a huge Metaverse platform, I do think there is huge opportunity with that. So you can check out Otherside and learn more about it at otherside.xyz. We'll also link this article in the video description going over the platform more. I'll probably do an entire separate video going over this and strategy around it as well. So I really like the land on this. It has different aspects to it. It's not just a piece of land. It has unique features to it, like resources, artifacts, different land size, different land locations. So there's a lot of different things that play into this. So the map for Otherside is really cool. All 100,000 pieces of land right here. You can zoom in, get details on any specific piece of land that you click in on, but you can see it looks like a galaxy, which I think is cool. But I do think they're missing out on opportunity here, not doing something like the Sandbox, where basically you can see who owns the piece of land. I do think that would be huge for the land right now, giving it some sort of core value like Sandbox has, especially in a bear market. So hopefully they incorporate some new things at some point soon, since the mint was quite a while ago and nothing really has happened yet. They recently launched that Legends of the Mara game, but besides that, nothing has really happened with Otherside yet. There's only been 2 trips, which were cool. But they did state there would be trips every couple of weeks in 2023 and that the platform would pretty much be live and usable at any time at the end of 2023. So that does show me that probably at some point in 2024, the platform will be live. And as soon as that happens, I think there's going to be a lot of hype around it and huge opportunity with developing on the land, using it in the Legend of the Mara game. And like I said at the beginning of the video, there will be a lot of opportunity to be self-employed in Metaverse platforms, offering various services, creating products, doing different things, not just owning the NFTs and the crypto as opportunity, but doing and creating different unique things like that as well. If it does hit the true potential of what a metaverse should be, then there will be tons of jobs that are going to be created, and thousands of people creating their own products and services and stuff and being self-employed through the platform. So ApeCoin is the cryptocurrency for the Otherside platform, and that really hasn't recovered much through the bear market. So it hasn't been under $2 for very long. It's currently at $1.68. But overall, the average price for this after its peak was around $3.50 to $4. So any big announcement from Yuga Labs or the platform doing something big involving ApeCoin, I do think recovery to around $3 to $4 is going to be very easy, especially going into a bull market. So next metaverse platform is Seedworld, which is created by Seedify. Quick disclaimer, I am an advisor for both Seedify and Seedworld, so keep that in mind. This is one of the newest metaverse platforms to this list as well. So they actually don't have land yet, pretty much the only ones on this list that don't. But there is some unique opportunity with that because holders of the Vanguard NFTs will be getting an airdrop of that. They'll probably do somewhat of a land sale on top of that as well. But we will be building within Seedworld. I do like the unique style of this metaverse platform. It is different from the other ones. And I do think it's high potential because Seedify is a gaming launchpad project. So they can involve a lot of different gaming projects in this metaverse platform. Since they have so many connections to other gaming projects. So these are those Vanguard NFTs I was talking about. Holding these will give you an airdrop of the Seedworld land later on. And they are doing a complete art overhaul on these. They kind of had the steampunk style for this, and they are moving away from that a little bit and improving the art overall. And then these will be avatars within the platform also. So there's less than 5,000 total of these as well, which is pretty unique. Most NFT projects have 10,000 or more, especially when it's related to Metaverse. So a couple weeks ago, the Seedworld team posted this video showing some of the creative process developing this area here. And you can see in the sidebar the available assets they're choosing from building out this area. This gives you an idea of what the graphics are going to look like as well, and what the style of this Metaverse platform is going to be, which I think it looks really cool. And then at the end here, once they're done with this little area, you can see they actually jump in and they're using the avatars and actually playing on the piece of land. And these are the Vanguard avatars that we were talking about. So if you guys want to learn more about Seedworld and follow them on their journey developing the platform, I would recommend following them on X. I'll also link this article in the video description going in more detail on the platform. So last metaverse platform for today is Big Time, and they just recently launched their cryptocurrency, which is also called Big Time. They have had land out since the last bull market. So this does incorporate different NFTs. They do have land, different NFTs in game. They are incentivizing users to play with in-game cryptocurrency rewards using their token. I do think the platform has really good graphics as well. If we check out the Big Time token on CoinMarketCap, it launched here under 10 cents and it's now almost 60 cents. So it's up over 500%. The market cap is still under $200 million though, which if this does develop into a big metaverse platform, that is a fairly small market cap overall, where other metaverse platforms like Decentraland and Sandbox and stuff, their market cap for their coin is currently around $1 billion or more. So definitely some potential there, especially having good people backing it and developing it. But if you guys want to check it out, it's at Play Big Time on X. Like I said, I do think the graphics are pretty cool, and they are doing some unique stuff and incentivizing people to play with in-game rewards. So that's it for this video on metaverse platforms in the crypto and NFT space. I think there's huge potential here throughout the next bull market, especially for the ones that will be going live. But regardless, all of these platforms I do think will be going up overall, their crypto and NFTs, just with the metaverse hype. But like I said, Sandbox and Otherside, I think these platforms will be going live in 2024. So it may be worth looking into their crypto and NFTs. And like I said, if you guys want more information on these, I can do videos, separate videos on each of these platforms and go in more detail on the crypto NFTs and stuff. Just let me know in the comments below. So that's it for this video. If I missed anything or you have any other suggestions, please let me know in the comments below as well. And I'll see you guys in the next one.